Yes, Pooja, why you are interested to become officer in CAPF?
Sir, there are two reasons from my side. First of all, is that I always wanted to join a force which has uniform, as the uniform force respect and prestige in the society. Secondly, sir, I like adventurous activities, and I feel that CAPF do provide that opportunity to live my particular interest. So this is the basic reason of my journey in the forces.
Okay. You belong to which district in Madhya Pradesh?
Sir, I belong to Narsingpur district of Madhya Pradesh.
Describe about the district.
Sir, district is entity which has a certain amount of population and have administrative, particular administrative area and have a significant population as well as some of the basic facilities.
What is the economy of the district?
Sir, my district,
Yeah, Narsinghpur.
sir, so Narsingpur is basically an agrarian dominated district where agriculture and animal husbandry is the main economic activity.
Okay. It is bounded by which all district in north, south, east, west?
Sir, it is bounded by 7 districts. That is Jabalpur, Sagar, Hoshangabad, Raisen, and Damoh. Sir, these many
Okay.
I do recall right now.
Name some of the important personalities of your district who have gone into Lok Sabha after contesting the election.
Sir, currently I'm not able to recall the names.
Okay. Who is the current Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh?
Sir, Mr. Mohan Yadav is the current Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh.
Okay. What are the challenges before the government of Madhya Pradesh which should be addressed in priority? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sir, first of all, if we talk about the challenges, so in my opinion, the infrastructure development and promotion of industries is the basic thing. Sir, secondly is the with respect to health infrastructure as well as education levels in or the literacy rate in Madhya Pradesh. And thirdly, I believe that the initiatives is Madhya Pradesh being the major agrarian economy, initiatives in the sector of agricultural development should be our priority with respect to dealing with these challenges.
How Madhya Pradesh is countering the problem of unemployment, which is rising day by day?
Sir, in this regard, government of Madhya Pradesh has taken multiple initiatives like skill development and CM Udyamita initiative, in which entrepreneurs have been like they are given incentives or the financial aid to establish their own startups, as well as in the areas like the MSME, women self-help groups. The government has been aiding in these sectors also.
Okay, these private industrial houses are coming up. Can you name some of them which are coming
Yes.
up in Madhya Pradesh?
Sir, recently there has been development of industrial parks and mega food parks in the industrial sector for the promotion of the employment status in our state.
Okay. So we started talking the challenges of the Madhya Pradesh government, in which you said health, education. It was the foremost challenge. So there is one term known as CSR, corporate sector responsibility. What do you understand by it?
Sir, corporate sector responsibility means there is the responsibility on the private companies or the private institutions with respect to the social development of a particular region or the areas of their influence.
So how this CSR are fulfilling their duties in providing health and education to the local populace of that area.
So in CSR, corporate social responsibility, they had to give some kind of financial aid as well as infrastructure development, like development of school buildings or other health facilities, even sometimes infrastructure development like connectivity. Like in their profits, they used to give some amount for the social development areas.
Okay. Why CASF is your first choice?
Sir, being CISF, like it would be my honor to join any of the forces in assistant commanding. I had a little bit inclination towards CISF, being some of the reasons from my side. First of all, the kind of mandate CISF having with respect to the protection of critical infrastructures as well as infrastructures of economic importance, which are very much helpful in the growth and development of our country. So I wanted to be the part of that. Secondly, sir, I personally feel that I am more socially adaptable, and hence, comparatively, CISF provides more social interaction opportunities. So, thirdly, I think that I had a little bit familiarity with the technological aspects in my 10th plus 2 as well as in my graduation. And as we are heading towards the technological development or technological advanced areas, so I think I would be in a position to quickly learn these technological developments as CISF is doing. So,
Okay,
these are some of the reasons.
okay. What is the difference between security and protection?
Sir, talking about protection, so it is, in my opinion, protection is something which an individual feels from within, and security is something which is provided by the set of personnel with respect to any infrastructure or individuals that I could able to infer from these terms.
Okay, okay. Protection is more of a technological component, and security
Yes.
has got a living component also.
Oh,
It
yes,
has
sir.
got human interface. Explain.
Yes. Sir, as you mentioned that protection is something which is having like that the component in the security is very much living, like the security to the personals or security to the VIPs. We could include where the role of individual, the mental activeness of individual has more prominent role, whereas protection is something where we can use multiple devices. Like we are having multiple equipments for the with respect to protection.
Okay, okay. Border Security Force is one of the CAPF. So after 1992, it erected fence. It erected floodlights on the border. And then provided series of soldiers as manpower. So it is providing both protection and security. How?
Sir, could you please repeat once more to have a better
My
clarity
question
of the
is,
question?
Border Security Force in relation to Pakistan border erected fence. Number one, fence erection was there. Number two, floodlight poles were erected. Number three, all the fence was electrified. So that during night, if anybody touching it, he should get the current. Then we have got a line of sensors which will give a beep sound. Then we have got human angle also, who are overseeing all these things. There are control rooms also. So this component has got both security and private and protection. Explain.
Sir, as you have mentioned that BSF has been as multiple measures you have mentioned. So, in respect of protection, we have taken like the fencing of the borders, electrifying the borders, as well as having thermal sensors and other sensors. So, they are part of the protection of BSF, protection measures taken by BSF. Whereas we also have our men or the Jawans, which are guarding the forces day and night. So, it is the security aspect which is catering by the BSF with respect to
Okay.
protection of borders.
Okay. Your last choice is CRPF. What is the role and task of CRPF?
Sir, CRPF's prime mandate is to deal with internal security challenges. They ranges from multiple challenges like anti-Naxalite operations, countering insurgency operations, as well as maintaining other duties also like during elections or other duties notified by Ministry of Home Affairs are performed by CRPF.
Okay. CRPF has have got Mahila battalions also. CRPF was the first to raise Mahila battalion, which was fully Mahila battalion. Commandant was
Yes,
Mahila,
sir.
assistant commandant was Mahila, and soldiers were also Mahilas. So you are appointed in that Mahila battalion, and that battalion has been transferred to the Anantnag Rajouri sector of the Kashmir.
Jammu and Kashmir.
Anantnag Rajouri sector of the Kashmir. So your company soldiers, out of 100, 30, those who belong to UP, Bihar, and Haryana, they are not interested to go to Anantnag Rajouri. They are coming to you with the application कि साहब हमारी तो यहीं पे ट्रांसफर वापस कर दीजिए, यहीं रुकवा दीजिए. How will you motivate these Mahila battalions to go to Anantnag and Rajouri?
Sir, being the commander, I would be having responsibility of fulfilling the duty which has been allotted to me. In this respect, I will firstly try to understand their issues, whatever they are having, like why they are not ready to go. So understanding their issues, I will try to resolve them first. Secondly, being a commander, I would be responsible towards motivating them, like in our forces, we were given the responsibility of multiple tasks, and it is our responsibility to provide security and the protection to the various groups which are dependent on ourselves. My Jawans, it is our responsibility, and I am taking the full responsibility that I will protect you from any kind of adversity it could arise in our areas of operation. So, in this way, I think that I could convince them.
Okay, these out of 30, these 20 Mahila says that their children are very small. They are studying in school. There are no school facilities in Anantnag and Rajouri. They won't be able to shift them from this place to that place. And 10 of them have given the certificate of their husband also working in different CRPF organization. They are at the same station. How will you go? How will you tackle the whole issue?
Sir, first of all, if I would be in a position so that I could arrange the transport facilities wherever the schools in the nearby areas of their children's problem. And secondly, with the help of administration or my higher officials, I'll try to have kind of education institutions in the nearby areas in future times. Sir, secondly, with contacting higher officials, the second option I could have is that I could persuade my higher officials that instead of these Mahilas, if we could arrange other Jawans who are ready to serve in the area. So we could go with the other plan also.
Okay. The best approach would be to take their applications and recommend them for action by the
Yes,
senior
sir.
commandant. You say, first of all, be prepared
Sir, in
to
my yes,
be prepared to move to Anantnag. I am taking your application, but you pack your luggage, take your weapons,
yes,
be
sir.
ready to move with us. I have given my strong recommendation for considering your case, but meanwhile you will move. And once the order for the posting
Yes,
and
sir.
transfer comes, only then you will be spared.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, nobody will be ready to walk with you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Which game did you play in school and college?
Sir, I played multiple games, but my major involvement in the game of basketball.
Basketball. Okay.
Yes.
Why basketball is not popular in our country?
Sir, there are multiple reasons being basketball not very much popular in our country. First of all, is the lack of infrastructure because basketball needs comprehensive infrastructure like court and ball. Secondly, is the less media coverage or the live sports coverage in our country, which reduces ultimately reduces its fan base in our country. Third is the colonial legacy which we had with respect to cricket. So majority of population or the fan base which is attracted towards cricket and hence negligence to the other sports similar with the basketball, the case with basketball. And fourth is I think sir, the lack of initiatives even from government side or the other commercial, the like absence of any prominent commercial leagues in the basketball are some of the reasons.
Okay. Why it is very popular in USA?
Sir, it too had multiple reasons. First of all, is the origin itself, which traces from Springfield, USA. Secondly, is the I think the genetics the people of USA has, like they are of good height. Thirdly, is the infrastructure again. They have very good infrastructure as well as the culture of basketball. Like every household has, like they are very much fan of basketball. They used to play. Their children used to play from a very early age. They started playing basketball. And another is again the league, NBA, which has created a very kind of commercialization as well as popularization of basketball in the USA. So
Okay.
these are some of the reasons.
Okay. Can you name some of the prominent basketball player of our country in men and women section separately?
Sir, when we talk about the men's team, so very prominent player from our side or from our countries, Vishesh Bhagwanti, who is currently the captain of Indian national team. Another players are Gregor Matthews Varghese and Amit Aryan. So these are some of the players from men's team. When we talk about the women's team, so Vijay Lamai, she is the current captain of Indian basketball team. Steffi Nixon and Shruti, Vaishali. So these are some of the female players from our country.
How much time do you devote to gardening as a hobby?
Sir, I basically do gardening after my breakfast hours. So it's generally ranges from 1 hour, sometimes it's 30 minutes or whatever time I get in meanwhile of my activities. So I used to spend in the garden.
What kind of plants have you grown in your garden?
Sir, basically I used to practice kitchen gardening where I had grown multiple vegetables like potato, tomato, brinjal, chili, coriander leaves, and even along with them I have some fruit plants also like guava, papaya, and mango in my garden.
Okay, okay. Good. What do you get out of this hobby?
Sir, gardening is a very promising hobby which teaches a lot of values like optimism, caretaking, hope in various situations, and also it's a very rewarding hobby as like we grow plants and when they turn to plant or when they grow in fruits grows when them. So it is a kind of reward for an individual.
Okay, okay. Okay. Name the three countries which recently recognized Palestine.
So recently, three countries, that is Norway, Spain, and Ireland, has recognized the Palestine as a state.
Okay. Why United Nations has so far not recognized the Palestine as a state?
Sir, Palestine being a disputed territory between Israel and it is not recognized state. I think multiple reasons could be there from United Nations. I think first of all, the countries themselves, as no country, like very few countries, had their proposal with respect to recognizing Palestine as a state. Palestine, very small territory in terms of area, also could be one of the reasons. And I think the major demand from Palestine itself could be one of the reasons of not recognizing by US. These I could think of from my side.
What is veto power?
Sir, some countries, like 5 countries in the UNSC, has a special power. They had the power with reference to passing of any of the UN resolution.
Okay, say if one of the country refuses or says no, it won't be passed. Whether that proposal will be passed or not.
Sir, the proposal will not be passed if any of among 5 not agree to the proposal.
Okay. So here in this case, USA has vetoed.
Yes, sir. Sorry to mention, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. We'll close the intro and then talk.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.